What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. Alright guys, a little bit of problems going on right now with the actual selector. That's right, we got it in the mail. It actually did arrive right there. So dear rovers, we have prepared some special gifts for you as our token of our gratitude. Please check the attachment for the rewards. Rover will receive a voucher of reciprocal tides via in-game mail as of today. You all should have received it right now. So go to the convene screen and use the voucher to participate in the custom 5-star draw. Here's the thing. A lot of people are panicking. Okay, a couple of reasons why they're panicking, and rightfully so, because there really isn't enough information about this. But if you look here, it says expiring on 05/21. Don't worry, they did mention it lasts for a whole year. You used to redeem a free chance of give back custom convene. So the thing is, you actually need to wait for the banner. All right, so you can't get it right away. A lot of people have been asking me how this works. So if you read the instructions, it simply says right there. Right there it is. So it is actually there. Now I'm gonna just send this to my Discord real quick. It's up. So let me show everybody here. It's a custom banner. It's up. Okay, there you guys go. As I'm making this video, it's actually up. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey Payne, what do I go for? That's the second question that everybody keeps asking constantly. So here is my suggestion to you guys. You guys see you have 361 days, right? Dupes versus new characters. This is going to be an important one because the actual characters are going to matter a lot. Dupes do matter in this game, but they don't make enough of an impact, in my opinion, as a free-to-play player compared to having brand new characters on your side. So here's my current account, okay? I'm going to show you guys my account so everyone's on the same page here. Okay, so let's go to my account. Here is my resonators. I currently have the following. I have Denjin as a main DPS. I have Rona as my support, and I have my Rover here as my sub DPS slash main DPS if it goes Havoc versus Spectro, depending what I want to go for, right? So here is the other one I would choose. Personally, here I lack a Thunder DPS, so I'm definitely gonna choose, or Electro DPS. So I'm definitely gonna choose Cal. That's a given for me, right? Because I have Mortifi here, I have Yang for support and sub DPS, I have Alto here, and then I have Baizu here for healer support. So ideally, I would want to go for another DPS. So for me personally, guys, rather than going and getting dupes, what I would do, because Tower of Adversity does require you to have quite a bit of a variety in terms of a team, you're better off going off with a new character rather than getting a dupe. Now, unless you're a whale, obviously, right? If you're a whale, then that's a whole different story for you. You can obviously decide what you want to do in regards to your account. But for me personally, I think it's too important for free-to-play players, especially, to not have all of your characters available to you, just because eventually you're going to need 3 full teams of sub DPS, DPS, and support. It's imperative, especially for the top-end game versions of Tower Adversity, especially when you get to the higher stages. It's going to require you to actually put a lot of effort and proper team building into that. Now, with that being said, you guys can see here's my beginner banner. I now can change this, and this is important. You can change this once you've actually selected who you want. So at this point, Cal is no longer my option. I already have Dungeon, like I mentioned. I now have Cal as a main DPS. What I'm lacking right now is probably a better support. So I'm going to go Jianjin here and probably choose her as my next beginner selector. Right now, this is going to make sense for me for my account because it's going to provide me a support unit that I really want and need, and at the same time will boost my account in Tower of Adversity when it matters. Now, with that being said, remember the selector is now available. Choose wisely. Another question people have been asking me, is this the perfect time to re-roll? I mentioned in my last video, this is in fact the perfect time to re-roll. So if you are going to re-roll, as mentioned before in my previous video, you're going to get quite a few different things. So number one, you're going to get yourself this selector, which we all just saw. You're going to get yourself a lot of different echoes, or at least you get to choose a 5-star echo with a lot of different items along the way. So EXP potions, astrite, etc. We've talked about this. Plus we got ourselves the pre-registration, and they gave us astrite plus compensation. So they gave us a 10 free limited summon, and then another 10 summon from the reveal, and then they gave us another multi as well from the reveal, which I deleted the mail for that one. So if you are looking to join now and play Wuthering Waves, I made a video about joining now. This is the time to do it. This is the perfect time to reroll, except there's one little flaw in all of this, and that flaw is simply this, guys, is the fact that you cannot still skip the animation. That was one of the big things that everybody complained about. You cannot still skip it. Okay, so just so everyone's aware, if you are looking to do a fast reroll, it doesn't exist at the moment. You do get a lot more chances to reroll, but the fast part of it still doesn't exist. So you are going to have to take the long route, unfortunately, in order to get yourself what you need to get it done. All right, so make sure if you guys are planning to reroll, take your time and don't rush it. It's so important that you don't rush, because if you do, you're gonna miss out on the account you want. Or at the same time, just do what I do and just play the damn game. Like, enjoy the game. I don't think rerolling is necessary even. I've been saying this for all along. Like, I think rerolling is a great way to have a perfect account, but as you guys can see, when it goes down to end game, it's like you're not going to need a perfect account. You're going to need a full account with a lot of different units that are built up. You're going to need to put countless hours into making that happen. You're going to farm a lot. Echoes are insane to farm. Solar materials, you're going to need to use your wave plates constantly. So, I mean, yes, it's cool to have a really good starting account to obviously take advantage of. Like, for example, I have a Gion, which I don't have because I'm a free-to-play player and I'm saving for Yinland. But again, personally for me, I think it's more important to play the game, enjoy the game, progress through the story, do all the quests, build your account up however that account may look, and then from there you could really decide whether you want to make a secondary account or not. Now, some people are obviously not going to agree with this. Some people are just going to do what they want, and honestly, all the power to you. Like, it's up to you how you approach this game. But for me personally, I think it's it's worth making a secondary account now just to get the rewards. I would say that. Like, at least make a secondary account, put it aside, make a third account if you want, put it aside, get the rewards, and just sit on it. And like, when they introduce the skip thing, then I mean, you can go ahead and like obviously skip a lot, but by then you're going to be re-rolling anyway, so what does it matter, right? So again, up to you guys how you approach this. I think it's amazing that they gave us the Selector. Now that I have Cal, I can now advance my account even further. Free-to-play players are eating good right now, guys, and if this is the way this Kuro Games is going to treat their community, we're in for a really good haul in this game. Like, really are. There's so many minor, little, minute details that bother people. If you look at the bigger picture, honestly, it's not that big of a deal, right? And it's great that they're addressing the minor stuff as well, too, because at the end of the day, your voice is being heard. I think that as a community, that's so important. And I know a lot of people compare this to Genshin and all these other bigger games. I'll be real with you guys. I think having its own identity is very important. A lot of people who come onto my stream and were like, hey, this is like Genshin, copy Genshin. Really, it's yes, because it's open world. Yes, it has similar combat features. Yes, the characters are Chinese, obviously. And, you know, it is developed by a Chinese developer as well, too. It does have similarities, but I will be honest with you guys. Kuro Games is trying to make this game have its own identity, and I think it's doing a great job with not only the game itself, but also with their customer service and the support they've been giving the community, which I think has been by far the best support I've seen in any gacha out there, period. So before you think it's a Genshin copy, you're not wrong in terms of similarities, but you also should give it a chance to see if it's worthwhile. Now, again, rerolling is up to you. If you think it's best for your account, go for it. I think personally, jump in, play the game, immerse yourself, have fun. The MC is incredible in this game. Will actually take you really far, and the beginner banner is actually really smart. And now you get a Selector too. So have fun, guys. Enjoy the game, and I hope you guys now understand how the convene banner works. I know a lot of people are asking me questions, and before I made this video, I was like, you know what? I bet you they're going to come out with the banner while I'm making it, and lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. So here we are, now fully immersed in the game again, and back into getting another 5 stars as a free-to-play player, and loving this game even more for that option. Because quite honestly, at the end of the day, yes, you can beat this game with 4 stars, and you don't have to have all the characters that you want. But with PvE games, honestly, it's so important to enjoy the game with the characters that you want to play with. And I'm glad Kuro Games understands that, and is providing their audience and community the options to actually get characters that normally would cost money. And now we can have fun with it. Alright guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck, and hope you guys choose the right unit for you. Take care.